Hey guys, Mac and Jeeves here. I've been wanting to do one of these videos for a long time and kind of get back into vlogging a little bit, and one of the things that I've been wanting to do content-wise is start doing some question and answer type of videos. So these are some questions that have been asked of me over the course of a long time. If you guys have questions that you want featured in this video, feel free. You can tweet at me, you can post in the Discord, you can drop comments below, but let's get into a couple. So I've actually been performing for a long time, as long as I can remember. I've always been on stage. I have this video. I was performing in elementary school, and I was doing The Lion King. I Just Can't Wait to Be King. For a talent show, and I think I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade, something like that. So I've been on stage all the time, and I love being on stage. I feel more comfortable being on stage or in front of a camera than I do in real life, I guess. So it was sort of a natural outlet for me to be able to perform on a regular basis, as well as play video games and just be around cool people and build community. So I also have a big thanks to my buddy Light Up Dan from Twitch, who was the first streamer that I really latched onto. Really cool guy. We've been buddies now for about 2 years. He was a big reason for me getting back into not only just playing video games, but actually giving streaming a try. And so I have a big thanks to him. Yo, Light Up Dan, keep it lit, bruh. Question number 2: what is the craziest thing that I've ever done to get a girl's attention? I think the craziest thing I probably have done, it's not really crazy, but it certainly took a lot of effort. I learned Russian. I don't remember much of it now, but I did at the time. I learned Russian. She was from Tajikistan, so she was Tajik, which Tajikistan used to be part of the USSR. So people there also speak Russian. I met her through a coworker. And they were all Tajik, so they all spoke Russian together. And so when I would hang out with them, sometimes they would start speaking Russian, and I wanted to be a part of the conversation, you know? I started listening to the Pimsleur tapes. That's what it was, the Pimsleur Speak and Read Russian 1, and learned enough to be a little conversational. Took me, it was kind of slow, but it was a very quick way to learn a new language. So if you ever want to learn a new language, check out Pimsleur. #ad, #sponsored. Kidding. What is your pre-gym ritual? So as you guys know, I love going to the gym. I try and go there about 5 or 6 times a week. Most people who do go to the gym have the same ritual that they do just to kind of get in the mindset of going to the gym. So I actually take some time, and I will write down. I like to physically write down my workouts. So this is the exercise, the number of sets, the number of reps, and then this is my expected weight. This is what I'm planning on hitting, and then this is what I end up doing. So usually the expected weight is based on my last workout, but sometimes I'm just like, you know what, I'm going to add 10 pounds. Let's see what happens. So that just kind of gives me something to shoot for, but it really puts my mind in the zone for thinking about my lifts, thinking about being at the gym, and kind of getting my head away from everything else that's going on in life. So that's my normal ritual. I also have a playlist while I'm warming up. But I think I'll save that for another question. I do have a playlist of 4 or 5 songs that just kind of get me pumped up and ready for my first major lift of the day. So but that's my ritual. What is my favorite muscle group? Now I think my favorite muscle group is my back. It was the first moment, I totally remember this, the first moment where I was noticing a physical change when I started working out. Was I was in the bathroom, and I went and I stretched like this, and I saw my lats pop out, and I was just like, ooh, I've never seen those before. I was like, I want more of that. So my back is definitely something I love working out. It's something that you don't really notice is growing until purely by accident, like I said, like stretching like that, or like I happen to like turn around or something and like to look at something at my back, and then I notice how broad, you know, my back has gotten. So yeah, that's my favorite muscle. My favorite large muscle group is probably my back. My favorite small muscle group actually would probably be my shoulders. I love getting like the nice like caps on my shoulders. Arms and stuff is good, but when it comes down to like what I think of like making a physical difference, is my back and my shoulders. Final question of this video is my favorite game of all time. Ori and the Blind Forest was such an amazing game for, well, coming from a studio that's super small. I think they only had like maybe a dozen developers. All the developers were spread throughout the world, so they weren't actually at one location. Moon Studios, like, it was a bunch of developers, and they all like worked remotely to get this game together. Everything about this game was beautiful. Like the sound was incredible, the music's incredible. The soundtrack is something I listen to on a regular basis, just for shits and giggles, because I love the music. The art, the storytelling, the ability to tell a story without words is just incredible. If you haven't played this game, within the first 5 minutes of the game, you haven't even really done anything yet, and you get attached to these characters in a way that is just incredible. As the how fast you're able to attach yourself to these simple characters, to Naru and Ori, is just amazing. And then you go through the gamut within the first 5 minutes. You go through the gamut of emotions, from curiosity to laughing to awe to sadness, whatever, like the entire gamut within the first 5 minutes, and then it just goes on from there. So great gameplay, great story, great music, great art. Everything about this game is awesome, and I cannot wait for Ori and the Will of the Wisp to come out, because that's gonna be so good. So that's about it, guys. I just wanted to do a quick video for you, and I want to do these on a more regular basis, maybe once or twice a month. So if you guys have questions, feel free to drop them in Twitter @MacandJeeves. You can post them in my Discord. Also, of course, down below in the comments, you can post them as well. Like, subscribe, all of those cool things. And yeah, we will see you guys back here next time. Thanks for sticking around. Have a great week, guys.